Oh my god, I was trying to make a video and I got so excited about the Amish that I went like over by like double. I mean, crazy. I never made such a long video in my life. And now I have to start over. I'm just gonna start with the Amish. I got mail from the Amish today, people. Mail from the Amish. I knew there were Amish in North Carolina. I knew it couldn't be true that they weren't here. People, find Amish furniture, Heartland. You can't really read that, but it says Asheville. So you know where we're going this weekend. Checking it out style. No, I'll say this. Did I ever tell you about the moment that I had a personal moment with the Amish man? Now you're intrigued, aren't you? One time when I was driving back from Philadelphia or something, back to Michigan with just a kid in the back. One day I was driving, I must have been on I-80, like a huge interstate, right? And there was like those overpasses, and all of a sudden I could see that there was like an Amish man and like two kids standing on the overpass looking down at the cars, and I swear to God, I mean it was really like a powerful moment for me because you know it was the Amish, that he and I like totally were locked eyes and waved at each other. It was a powerful Amish moment. I couldn't believe it. I mean, seriously, I thought it was weird. I mean, it was, you know, Amish coming at you style. Okay, I'm going to make some things clear. This is not what I was going to talk about originally, but I'm going to now, about the Amish romance novels by Beverly Lewis. Because my little sister called, and she was like reading books or whatever, and I'm like, well, you have got to read these Beverly Lewis books. And she's like, well, I don't get it. Are they like having sex in these books? And I was like, God, no, they're not having sex in the books. They're not really romance novels. I just have never read a book like this because I don't tend to read cheesy books. But, so I'll break it down for you. They're all written in a series, right? Some are a little more cheesy than others because she's written so many. So the beginning ones are much cheesier than the ending ones. But they're written in a series of books, so about a family. And you'll follow sometimes generations or sometimes sisters or whatever. And they're very dramatic, but there is always some kind of a love story, always. I mean, it's always the main characters are always girls going through like Springer, and so they're always late teens, early 20s, and so they're always courting and, you know, falling in love with somebody who, for some reason, they can't be with. So that's why I call them romance novels. Believe me, you will laugh, you will cry. I mean, they're super fast read. If you're at all interested in the Amish, you will not be able to put them down. And they are really, I mean, you know, I've done a lot of research on the Amish. They really are accurate in their description of things about Amish life. That's true. They're not written by an Amish woman, obviously, and the Amish probably don't sanction these books because one of the funny things in every single book is that in every single book the theme is struggling with wanting to become a Mennonite. Now, while that does truthfully happen because they stem from the same, they're both Anabaptists, they stem from the same religion back in the 1600s. They're persecuted in the same way, but they've evolved. Now there are Old Order Mennonites who are very similar to Old Order Amish. There are also modern day Mennonites who look normal, and then there are the Mennonites that you see at the zoo. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Hey, maybe some of you are Mennonites. I don't even know. Now, the difference between being Amish and being Mennonite is that the Amish, the whole reason that they live the lifestyle they do is because they're trying to be as pure as possible. They believe that only God will decide on the judgment day if you know, are saved or not. They also believe that if you don't choose to be baptized within the church, that you are going to burn in hell for eternity. Mennonites do not believe that. Mennonites have a very different relationship with the Bible and with their religion, and they believe that if you accept Jesus as your Savior, you're saved. You know what I mean? So they have a personal relationship with Jesus. Also, what is very interesting, which people, obviously most people don't know this, but that, in case you really wanted a crazy lecture on the Amish, so the way that the Amish, they go to a service within their district, like within of homes, it's in a home, and preachers and bishops, whatever, preach, but they read from a German Bible, a High German Bible, and they don't actually speak or read or understand High German. So most of the people in the congregation don't know what they're talking about. And they don't really have any, they don't read the Bible themselves. They only are sanctioned to read very certain verses in the Bible, so that reinforce what they're trying to do. So basically, it's very different. So it does happen that some people start to read the Bible and then find out, wait a minute, this is not at all what we've been taught, and you can actually, you know, so many different things are going on in the Bible than they are aware of. Very different presentation about Jesus and his relationship with God and everything. So it is true that some people do become Mennonites for that reason. But it is not true that in every family someone becomes a Mennonite, because obviously most Amish, I think it's something crazy like 90%, stay Amish. But obviously I think it's quite clear that the author is a Mennonite, and it is also true, I have seen many things online and read stories of people who've left you know, the Amish community and become Mennonites, because it is so similar. It does offer them a lot of comfort and similarity while giving them a different religion. It's interesting. Okay, I'm almost done with that, and that's probably all you care to know about. But again, if you're at all interested, the Beverly Lewis books are intriguing. There is accuracy, and, you know, they're entertaining for that purpose. I'm not claiming them to be the greatest works of literature of all time. I just want to make that clear. And they are not crazy Amish sex books, if that's what you thought. Alright, but yes, I do love them, and I can't deny it. Alright, check.